All right, to conclude the first hour, another qualifying tournament matchup. This time it's Strike Force. Rick Martel and Tito Santana. Locking horns with Killer and Psycho, the Texas Hangman. And joining us for this match in the booth, General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next tournament qualifying match is also scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, total combined weight, 479 pounds. From Quebec City, Rick Martel, and from Tocula, Mexico, Tito Santana. Together they are Strike Force.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Dandy Don. I am here to tell you that as good as Tito Santana and Rick Martel are, they ain't got a snowball's chance in hell against the Texas Hangman. They are going to go through this tournament. I'm telling you, they are going to be tag team champions. I'm telling you right now.
Tex, did you put them up to this?
Absolutely not. This was MJ Ferrantino's thing altogether. He is their manager after all, and I'm proud of them. I'm real happy. I hope they do it. I really don't think Tito Santana and Rick Martel Strike Force ain't got a chance, man. I'm telling you.
They just got through destroying the toxic table with a little help from Terry Funk. And you're so enthusiastic about him, Tex. It's hard for me not to get excited too. I'm with you all the way on this. I think Killer and Psycho are going to the next round.
Their opponents representing the Ferrantino group from the Lone Star State, combined weight 634 pounds, Killer. And Psycho, the Texas Hangman.
If I might intercede here, Mr. Lynch, I had a brief chat with MJ Ferrantino earlier today, and he said out of the many tag teams he's got, and no joke, there's plenty, he believes the Hangmen will be the ones to make it all the way through. And hey, if all their opponents are like Strike Force, he may have a case.
If you mean by that they've got a size of weight advantage, well, from your mouth to God's ears, Mike, oh man, it is so good to hang out with you again. What a matchup we got going here to close out the first hour, Dan. Oh man, Dandy Don, take it away.
All right, it'll be Rick Martel and Killer. Starting off this one, Tom Kanamura sounds the bell. Killer charges. Rick Martel quick with the counter and a clothesline. Puts Killer out on the floor almost immediately. Rick Martel immediately starts putting the boots to Killer. Killer has him up over the shoulder. Martel counters with an inverted DDT. Swiftly rounding Killer back up. Rick Martel trying to lift the weight, but it was too much. Killer countered again by Rick Martel. Killer slams Martel to the floor. Martel counters again with another right. Killer counters. An elbow to the face of Rick Martel there, going further and further away from the ring, and the referee just getting the numbers up there. Killer drives a knee into the back of the head of Rick Martel. Martel counters again. Killer counters him with a slap in the face. An elbow to the face. Killer with Martel up over the shoulders. Flapjack face first into the floor. Tom Kanamura continues to count, but Martel just rolled in. Killer comes in himself and goes right back to work on Rick Martel. Whips him to the Texas Hangman's corner. Martel counters and escapes. Goes after Psycho, but not a good idea. Oh, he just made a huge mistake. Tito Santana coming in for the rescue here. Psycho up on this, implant DDT from Psycho. Tito Santana takes him down with his shoulder, follows up with a stomp. Santana with a camel clutch, but Psycho slips out of that one. Gets a hold of Santana. Santana counters with a kick. Jumping neckbreaker. Tito Santana getting some love from the crowd here in San Antonio, of course. Psycho counter. A suplex from Tito Santana. Stomp to the back. of Psycho. Santana drives a knee right into the head of Psycho. Off this drop. Tito Santana firmly in control of the situation at the present time. Elbows into the shoulder of Psycho and neckbreaker. Just put an end to Santana's rally. Here comes Killer again on the tag. A kick. Another. Down goes Santana center ring. Santana catches another shot. Killer whip to the corner. Countered by Killer and an elbow puts Santana down again. Another kick to the chest keeps him there. And Santana's out. Santana quickly counters with a jawbreaker. A clothesline that did absolutely nothing. Killer whipped into the corner quickly, finds his way out. Santana with a kick to the midsection. Killer counters with a forearm. Santana with a right-handed jumping elbow. And a quick hip up. Killer whipped to the corner. Boot party time. Tito Santana and Rick Martel gonna trade tags and deliver the boots. The Texas Hangman Killer. Santana taking his turn. Going to work on the Texas Hangman here. And here comes the coup de grace. Drop kick right into the midsection. Out to center ring, rolls Killer. Rick Martel goes for the cover. 1, 2. But no. Hard to believe. But he found his way out. A stomp to the back from Rick Martel. An elbow counter from Killer. Up over the shoulders. The Killer counters Martel with elbows. Gets a hold of Martel. Whoa! A snap DDT. Puts Martel face first into the mat. Flip over neck whip. And now Killer stalking Rick Martel here. Has a hold on him. Up over the shoulders we go. Michinoku driver. As Killer drags Martel towards center ring, goes for the cover, hooks the leg 1. Tito Santana right there to break it up. And Santana catching a beating from Psycho. Psycho and Santana trading shots here. Meanwhile, Rick Martel gets back to a standing position. Killer catches a shot to the back from Martel, catches a second. Killer ducks out of the way, swings and misses with the clothesline. As order is finally restored in this matchup. Martel dragged towards center ring. Killer covers 1, 2, 3. No, that is going to do it. The Texas Hangman advancing to the next round of this tournament.
Here's the time, 5 minutes and 1 second. Your winners, the Texas Hangmen.
Well, I'm not going to start singing any hosannas right away, but I'll tell you what, this is a pretty good start. And if all the opponents are like these guys, well, then the Texas Hangmen might just breeze their way through this here tournament. Killer and Psycho picking up a terrific win here over Strikeforce. I gotta love it, and so do you, Don. I love it too, Tex. I absolutely do. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first hour of tonight's RWO race. When we return, the second half and more tag team competition, all waiting on the other side of the break.